Good morning, everyone. I want to come on here and do a new series called Formula Ashe. And this series is going to be simply about all the different workouts I did in the previous week or in this training block to give you an idea of the formula that I put together that I feel is most successful for me, and hope that you can get a little bit of knowledge and do it on your own. Some of my experience is that I am a certified USA track and field coach. I have been a former D1 track and field athlete, and I also coach run clients today, where I have several clients that are training for various races, 5Ks, marathons, half marathons, and also training some professional athletes and amateur athletes for track and field. So wanted to share you just a little bit about the formula that I put together for myself and for others, and hope that you can gain some knowledge as well. So this one, I am still not in my official training block. This past week focused on a lot of base building. So for me, base building is building up that endurance that I'm going to need for the entire block of the race, and also some speed work. So I started off with doing some bike work. I did about 45 minutes on the bike on the road, really focused on elevation during that ride, and then focused on keeping my heart rate down. Both are important because I needed that strength for elevation, although the next training race that I'm doing is a totally flat course, but really wanted to focus on that hill work, because those are what makes your quads and hamstrings the strongest, which you need to be healthy. In addition to worrying about your heart rate, keeping that to a zone 2 to keep that base pretty strong. Then I did 2 runs, very simple runs, recovery style, recovery pace. Once again, in zone 2, focusing on a lower heart rate. Then we got to the track. Track is where I love my workout. So I definitely hit some 100-meter sprints this week. I hit some 400 meters. And I know typically for half marathon and marathon training, people do not put together 100-meter sprints in their runs and their plans. However, I do, because number one, it gives me a time to do the sprints that I am so used to and love, but also that last 100 meters, 200 meters of any race is where you are really turning it up. And what I want to do in those aspects is work on the turnover of your legs to make sure that you are performing the best on those runs. So definitely I always hit the 100 meters, but that is me. And then also I incorporated 2 strength workouts this week. So focusing on full body, which really is intentional on full body because I have not done enough strength training in this block. And to be fair, I am not in a block yet, but I will be. So wanted to make sure that I am getting accustomed to having a schedule that includes strength training. So really that is it. The biking, running, track workout, and also the strength training is a very important formula that I use for this week and moving forward for my next training block for next week. My training block truly begins at the end of June, so I have a lot of time to play around and get my schedule together. And really that's the important part, is having the right schedule, because you have life. So for me, I have 2 children that are very active in their own sport. So both of them do track, both of them do cheer. This is the time of year where both of them are overlapping. So for 2 kids, I have 4 sports to take them to. Still have everything to balance with family, still have work to worry about. So it's very important that you are still working on trying to get that mix of your workout and that variety in, because you need those as you get closer to the start of your race. A lot of people fall off towards the end of their training block because their schedules get too hectic and they can't manage it. When you are not in season, that is your time to play around with your schedule to see which works. And in that way, when you get into your training block, you can have a consistent schedule. Build it out on your calendar. Build it out on your work calendar, your personal calendar. If you have a joint family calendar, those are the best places to build those workout plans, so you can ensure that you are making the effort to do everything that you need in your training block so you can stay healthy on that race course. And that's it. So I appreciate you guys listening. Give a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your formula is for the week on how you're going to continue to move your progress forward. And see you next time.